Why did you send me 2 emojis vomiting during this game? Did you not enjoy it?
No, because I didn't enjoy it. Well, I think Arsenal became such an average team, and it's absolutely a disaster for the club, for the fans, for that historical club. And when I see Tottenham, I see the boring Chelsea that I used to see. So it's effective, it's efficient, you maybe win something, but when you just like football and you just want to see football, and we watch so many games during the weekend, again, that's the worst game you can see, and that's what happened. And I thought it would be a draw. Really, I didn't think that Arsenal would try to score goals and they would just wait for Spurs, because Spurs, they just wait for the other team and play counter-attack. And I think when you play away from home, like the Gunners did, you just have to wait for Tottenham, and I guess you will get a draw.
Jurgen, from a Spurs perspective, do you mind the fact that they're playing this style of football if they're winning?
Well, it's always nice, to have exciting style of football, have plenty of chances, have players that are kind of doing incredible things. But at the end of the day, this is all about results, and this is Jose Mourinho, and Jose, he stands for that. And I think, beating Arsenal, and it doesn't matter how you beat Arsenal, is huge. It's humongous for all Tottenham fans. It means the world to them. So this result is a big time result for Spurs, and it grows that belief in actually being able this year to win the Premier League. So I think I would forgive Jose for the style of play. If this is really doable this season, so please go for it and score just 1 goal a game and win those games. And if those goals, the few ones that you score, are those that Son scored today, then I'll take it anytime.
The reason why a lot of Spurs fans and indeed other admirers of the game are suggesting that this actually could happen, Spurs could win, when you take a look at their run gap that they've put together, beat Manchester City, of course, got that draw against Chelsea, 3 points today as well against Arsenal. You feel they really are building something special?
Yeah, look, I mean, you can look at this and you can point out that, they played on the counterattack, they played on transition, and Son scored a worldie, and then Kane scored a goal when Thomas Partey wandered to the sideline. But it doesn't change the fact that they did what they needed to do. And that game plan, which, maybe not everybody likes it, was hugely effective in this game. Counterattacking, playing on transition, it's not easy to do it really well all the time. And what we've seen in the last few games, Tottenham have been able to do it really well all the time, or really well regularly anyway. Now, Arsenal were atrocious. I think the test is going to be week in, week out against mid-table teams who, maybe don't want the ball as much as Tottenham do, who maybe sit deeper. You got to come up with something different to beat them. Spurs have the individuals to do that, and I think with Lo Celso in there, as we saw today, they have some creativity as well. That's going to be the test about whether they can, keep going head-to-head with Liverpool and Chelsea and still be there at the top of the table come the end of the season.
So Spurs, top of the table, you have to go all the way down to 15th to find Arsenal. It has been horrendous start to the campaign for Mikel Arteta's side. And we saw it today again, didn't we, Frank? You feel they could just kept playing for another couple of hours and not scored. There is absolutely no bite, nothing special, nothing classy about this team.
About the Gunners?
Yes.
Well, the thing is, I'm very intrigued about what happened to somebody like Aubameyang. I mean, that guy was so clinical last season, really willing to give his best, and he had 2 chances, like a crucial header, maybe after an hour, and it's like he doesn't want to go for it. It's like he's not hungry to get in and put it into the net. I don't know. Something is wrong. Something is broken. I mean, you have no transition whatsoever between the defenders and the forwards. I didn't see anything coming up who made me think, okay, they can react. Yeah, they had chances. They had some stuff that they showed, but it's mostly because Tottenham allowed them to do so. But that's not the Arsenal that I used to know. We're so powerful, a warrior team, a fight and never give up. I didn't see that. I saw Xhaka fighting with everybody, trying to kick everybody, but I didn't see a team. I didn't see a spirit in the team, and I'm very worried about the future of that club.
What's happened to Aubameyang, Shang?
I don't know. Listen, I find that as bemusing as anything in football.
Is it cynical to say new contract?
I think that's it is, and you know, but it's also pretty easy. Listen, Aubameyang, wherever he's been, wherever he's played, he scored goals. Now all of a sudden, you see, and Frank's right to point out the 2 chances that he had.
Yeah.
No confidence at all in how we approached it. Arsenal as a team have scored 2 goals since the first week of October. One of those being from the penalty spot. Arsenal, for all their possessions, 69% against Spurs. Hugo Lloris had 1 save of note to make. Aubameyang has every striker go through these spells, but ordinarily you can look to either a strike partner, somebody from the midfield who can help out, who can somehow carry that load while that striker works his way through that lean spell. You're not seeing that. And that's affecting Aubameyang doubly in that he's playing with no confidence. He's not getting the kinds of chances that he ordinarily gets and would take. And the team, because of those struggles, the team that is struggling and is a collective drop in confidence. So it just continues to implode even further around Aubameyang and around Arsenal. How to explain it, I don't know. I'm not going to put it down to that new contract. New contracts, big or otherwise, are part and parcel of professional football. I don't think it has as big an impact on players as maybe people looking in from the outside seem to.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.